Well, a major move by a federal judge here in Texas that could have a big-time impact on President Trump's deportation efforts. Abigail Dye picks up the story from there.
Deportations under the Alien Enemies Act here in the Southern District of Texas are no more. A Trump-appointed federal judge, Fernando Rodriguez Jr., ruled against the administration using the act to deport Venezuelan nationals. Now, this act was written back in 1798 for use in war times. It gives the president the ability to deport foreign nationals who are declared enemies with no due process. It's only been used a couple of times in American history, one of those being World War II. Now, the administration invoked this act in mid-March, saying that they were targeting members of the Tren de Aragua gang. And there were reportedly hundreds of deportations soon after that. Judges throughout the country did have federal injunctions that were temporary against this act. And then soon after that, the Supreme Court weighed in, saying that anyone deported under the act had to be given the opportunity to appeal that deportation legally. Now, this move is the first permanent injunction that has happened over this act. And it's really significant here in the Southern District of Texas because this is where El Valle, a detention center, is, where court documents say that a lot of these potential deportees are housed. Now, there are a couple of different opinions when it comes to this act here locally. Some say that this is a good move because it's upholding due process.
I think this ruling makes sense because we're not at war. It's really scary to think that all these people were just put on a plane and they didn't get the opportunity to do what you normally can do, which is to show why you should not be deported.
Others say that this isn't a good move because the Trump administration was targeting a very violent gang.
This is one judge's opinion. We have, in fact, been invaded. It's not perhaps like a declared war like World War I, World War II, the War of 1812, like the judge talked about. But Tren de Aragua and MS-13 have killed thousands of Americans across this country, including that 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungre here in Houston. You know, ask Alexis Nungre if she thinks that the president should be using this act.
The administration is expected to appeal, but we haven't heard any official word on that yet. For Fox 26 News, I'm Abigail Dye.